As a cop, I lost my collars to legal loopholes, but I believed in the system. As a DA, I lost my cases to crooked lawyers, but I believed in the system. As a judge, my hands were bound by the letter of the law, but I believed in the system. Until it took my life away. And then I stopped believing in the system and started believing in justice.
Hey, Billy. Simon says come to his room.
Like now?
I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Nobody asked you what you were into, young Billy.
Look, man. Just tell him no.
You can't say no to Simon. It's just staying down.
Well, I'm doing it. I mean, who knows? I may get used to the idea of everybody not jumping every time he opens his mouth.
See you later, Billy.
Checkmate. That was a mistake, my friend. But if we didn't make mistakes, we wouldn't be here.
He wouldn't come.
Oh. Simon says, death.
Simon says death.
You may be seated. Simon Tall, you are charged with conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree. How do you plead?
A moment, please, Your Honor. My client feels it's an unnecessary waste of the court's valuable time to bother with, please. The case should be dismissed out of hand.
I'm sure you have an excellent reason to think so.
We do, Your Honor. There is no evidence whatsoever that my client ordered the murder of Billy Cold.
The witness who originally stated he overheard Mr. Tall give the order now says that he was mistaken. He's in fear for his life.
In fear of Mr. Tall?
Yes, Your Honor. As you know, Mr. Tall is incarcerated in Seagoville. He's the leader of a very powerful gang. The witness has several years left on his sentence, and he feels certain that Mr. Tall has the means to order his execution, even if he's placed in protective custody.
I'll see both counsels in my chambers.
Seagoville is still a prison, Your Honor. The conditions are the same. However, there, the gangs have an even higher level of instability. And Simon Tall has designated himself the head Looney Tune.
It's attitudes like this that have been the bane of our society's efforts to help the mentally ill. The prosecuting attorney is overstepping his bounds, both legally and morally.
Judge Marshall, there are things going on up at that institution that have to be stopped.
Yes, well, I'm getting that impression.
And your job is to keep sending men up there, just like you did with Billy Cold.
I can't do it with this case. That's your job.
I checked the records. You're the judge who sentenced him.
Yes, I know. I remember.
I'd like a decision on this matter.
You'll get one. It is the opinion of this court that without the testimony of the prosecution's only witness, it is beyond the ability of the state to obtain a conviction. It is therefore ordered all charges against the defendant are dropped. You are free to go back to Seagoville, Mr. Tall. Enjoy your stay. Court adjourned.
Simon says, thanks.
Marshall says, justice may be blind, but it can see in the dark.
Betrayal is a painful crime for both the victim and the accused. There's only one option in a case like this. I want you to go to your room.
Go.
Simon says, suicide.
The best I could do. Everything about the trial, but nothing about his stay at the institution. They're claiming doctor-patient privilege.
These aren't just simple neurotics. Most of the men at Seagoville are murderers with very little chance of rehabilitation.
And we have to pay for locking them up.
Tara, it's not a very liberal attitude. Taking a lean to the right on me?
No, not at all. It's just been so hard on so many people since the governor cut back funding on mental health care. The people who could use the help are now living on the streets, while we feed and shelter those who are too dangerous to let go. It's frustrating.
I know. An insanity plea is one of the most abused statutes in the legal system. Someone can commit one of the worst crimes imaginable, and yet if they eat a lot of candy bars before they do it, they get away with it.
There's one more thing. The patient inmate who was supposed to testify against Tall,
Yes.
he killed himself last night.
Simon Tall. He's serving 5 consecutive life sentences at the Seagoville Institution for the criminally insane. He raped, murdered, and mutilated 5 co-eds in 3 years. Not all in the same order.
Good Lord.
Doesn't sound like a criminal. Sounds like the Antichrist.
And a PhD.
What?
He's got a doctorate in philosophy. At the time of the murders, he was the dean of the philosophy department at North State University.
Dr. Antichrist?
What did he do, cop an insanity plea?
Yeah, but the way I read it, he's smart, not crazy. The insanity plea came up at the appeal, got himself a high-priced attorney, hired himself a whole army of expert witnesses just to avoid the death sentence. Now, from the looks of things, he's in a position of control at the institution. Probably has some kind of influence over the administration. Now, because of cutbacks, the administration consists of one person, Dr. Harlan Jeffries. For all intents and purposes, he's the warden of the place.
What do we do?
We do what we always do. We get inside.
So you see, Mr. Braddock, behavior like yours will not be tolerated. We need to build an atmosphere of healing at the Institute. Mr. Dahl reported these thefts for your own good. Now, if we don't see an improvement, we may have to change the treatment. Electroshock therapy may be uncomfortable, but it does produce results. Do we have an understanding?
I'll do it. Dr. Jeffrey, I promise. I'll do it. I promise, Doctor. I'll do it. I'll do it. I promise.
Yes?
Robert Baldwin, sir. I was told to report to you.
Yes,
I'm so sorry, sir. Excuse me.
You come highly recommended.
Well, thank you, sir.
But don't let this place fool you. Still a prison. We have some special rules here. Talk to the head guard orderly. He'll explain them to you. If you can't accept the rules, you shouldn't work here.
Oh, I understand perfectly, sir. There'll be no problems.
Good. Ah, Mr. Dahl, come in.
Would you like me to stay here, Mr. Jeffries?
No, that won't be necessary. Go and talk to the head guard, Baldwin. So. What was Morrison going to do with the rope?
He was trying to smuggle it into the print plant. Then he intended to hide out there until after the 4 o'clock count. He was going to try to use it to swing over the fence from the roof. A fairly unambitious effort.
Why didn't you let me know as soon as you found out?
Because I was waiting until he actually tried to use it. Then you would have him for possession of escape paraphernalia as well as being out of bounds. Looks better on your report, doesn't it?
No, I don't like surprises.
Surprises is what keeps life interesting. Especially in a place like this. I don't think that you're in any position to complain. Did the guards give you a percentage of our little business dealings?
Yes, they did. Did you receive the books?
Yes. Thank you. I'm almost finished with them. See? Everybody's happy. We have a wonderful arrangement here, Doctor. One that should last a very long time.
And that is only a part of it. I learned even more when I got inside and got briefed by the head guard.
Do they all dress like that?
Yeah, why?
You look like Mr. Clean with a bad attitude.
All right, let him finish.
Simon's influence extends throughout most of the complex. Bribery, drugs, embezzling, you name it. Simon, the doctor, and most of the guards are in on it. Even the cook takes home half the meat allowance in the trunk of his car every week. Simon Tall ever got out of there, he'd be nobody.
Simon blew his money on his insanity plea. His current attorney is getting paid through his institution earnings. Only job he can get now at the university would be as a janitor.
So he's content to serve his life sentence, as long as he's comfortable.
Well, if he's happy where he is, what can we do to him?
Take away his lifestyle. We drive a wedge right between Simon and the doctor. We get them both. The way to do that is to get closer to Simon.
I can't do that. The guards work for Simon, but it's his inmate goons that he trusts.
Well, it sounds to me like we got to get him a new goon.
Someone goes in as an inmate? Who?
Well, now let's see. Which one of us is best at being crazy? Next case.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. This case is new to me. I don't seem to have the paperwork.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. Why don't you take mine? I have it right here. I already know the case.
Well, under the circumstances, Your Honor, the state would like to request a postponement.
We're behind schedule, Mr. Horton. I suggest you wing it. Where's your attorney, Mr. Sunshot?
Don't need one.
Oh, well, I think you need one very badly. You're being charged with 1 count of armed robbery. You already have 2 previous felony convictions. I think an attorney would be very, very helpful to you right now.
Look, Look, I said I don't need one, and I don't even know why I'm here. I never committed a crime before in my life.
Mr. Sunshot, please.
My name isn't Sunshot Boy. It's Martha.
Excuse me?
And I really don't appreciate being put in a cell with all those men. It's just not appropriate for a woman of my stature. Hold me, baby. I don't wanna kiss you, but I need to. Oh, I said, oh, I said, oh,
Mr. Sun, Martha! Please stop singing. You're a little bit off key.
No need to get tested.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just tell me you're a woman?
Who you calling a woman? Who you calling a woman, man? Bro, watch what you say to me, homie.
Who might I be talking to now?
We're talking to Leroy. And Leroy don't play that. He's just being rude and unsociable. Yo, rude and unsociable? I'll show you rude and unsociable, honey. Now see, this is rude and unsociable, and it's big too, ain't it? What am I doing here? One moment, I'm on the metro, and I'm here. I do not understand.
Okay. I think I've heard enough. I'm ordering Mr. Sunshot to be taken to Seagoville for observation until the court can decide which one to prosecute.
Your Honor, isn't that a little severe?
I am surprised at you, Mr. Horton. You usually don't take that attitude. My decision is made. Next case.
Yo, take my shoes off your feet. I did not have your shoes on my feet. Take my shoes off my feet. How are you? Yeah, that's a lovely tie. It's just wonderful.
Dr. Jeffries.
Yes? Who are you?
Alfonso Pinto, sir. You received my letter of recommendation last week telling you that I was coming here to start my new rehabilitation program.
I did.
The letter with the check, sir.
Ah, yes, I remember. How do you do, Doctor?
I'm smashing. Reactive interconfrontational co-counseling. A new type of psychological reprogramming, which I devised.
Just how long do you want to run this for?
Every night for the next 2 weeks should be sufficient.
Mention in your letter that the fee was weekly.
Oh, did I? Oversight on my part, sir. I meant each session. Beginning tonight, of course.
Fine. I think I ought to warn you that the last psychologist we had here ended up with 52 stab wounds.
Oh. I'll keep that in mind.
Pardon beaucoup, oui, monsieur. I'd like to start off with the escargot. And for the men Andre, the leg blanc would be delightful. Thanks, Tan.
Wait, Sybil.
Oh, you want some gravy on that?
Hey, relax. Relax. You're new around here, aren't you?
No, I'm Ricky. Ricky Sunshot.
What are you in for, Sunshot?
I'm a car robbery, traffic tickets, and I stole a pack of wild cherry yum-yum beans. And the name's Leroy.
Yeah, he's quirky. I like him.
Now, there's just a few things you need to know, Sybil. My name is Simon Tall. I run things around here. When Simon says something, it happens, just like in the nursery rhyme. Got it?
What if I don't?
Well, then Simon says, death.
Oh. I can live with that.
Let's eat!
Checkmate.
An excellent move, monsieur.
Thank you. You can cut the act now, Sunshot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. It was cute in the beginning, now it's tiresome.
Okay, all right. You got it, boss.
Good.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey!
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Dr. Pinto. I'm starting a new psychological program here at the institution.
I don't do psychological programs. Talk to Dr. Jeffries.
It might be fun. We don't have anything else to do.
You have plenty to do. Go clean the toilets. Please.
Thank you. Thank you. You're Simon Toll, aren't you? Well, whether or not you decide to participate in my program, I would very much like to speak with you. Alone, if it's possible.
Outside, stay close. There's something you should know about me, Dr. Pinto.
Oh, and what might that be?
I eat psychologists for breakfast.
Well, it's not your eating habits I'm interested in.
What habits are you interested in?
The habits you exhibit with people, namely young women.
Get right to the point.
That's one of my habits. Now, I've studied your file extensively. My program is designed to help find the root of your behavior.
Many have come before you, Doctor. None have left satisfied. I like to think of my past transgressions as eccentric activities, activities which are beyond analysis.
Maybe my program can help find the hidden seeds.
I doubt it. There's something special about you. Something I haven't seen in any of the others. Is it possible that you're hiding something?
Not that I know of, no.
Very well. Where did you study? Perhaps we studied with the same people.
Ah, yes, I have my degree at Bastion University.
Of course. I know the dean there, Daniel March.
Yes, that's right. But, Mr. Toll, this discussion is about you. It's about me.
Typical line out of a psychological handbook. Let's try to be more original, shall we?
Why don't you come to my class tonight? We'll see how original we can get.
I'm afraid I'm not interested, but I've enjoyed our little talk. Good luck on your program.
Hey!
They'll show you out.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you. This way. Thank you. Welcome, gentlemen, to your first class in reactive interconfrontational co-counseling. I'm Dr. Alfonso Pinto, and what you will learn here in the next 7 weeks will change your life. I promise you.
I'm so sorry I'm late, Doctor.
Well, that's quite all right, gentlemen. My assistant, Shavana. Please, come in. Have a seat.
Get up!
How'd you get that funny, man?
As I was saying, the course is 7 weeks long. and designed to help you with your feelings of anger and depression. We will now break up into pairs to begin going over the class instructions found on page 2. Now let's see here. It looks like we have an odd number here, so Shavana will take one of you as her partner. Shavana, it looks like you have a partner.
Get up!
I'm odd man out. A bad choice of words for a place like this.
Oh, it's good to have a sense of humor about things like this.
My name is Tall, but you may call me Simon.
Thank you.
I'm afraid that your doctor has overestimated the capabilities of these men. Half of them can't even read, and giving them all pencils may not have been wise.
You might be right. I certainly doubt that many of them have a PhD like you do.
Ah, you've been studying my falls too.
Yes. You're a brilliant man, Simon.
I've had my moments.
And I suspect you're anything but crazy.
Historically, the line between genius and insanity has always been ambiguous.
I see.
Through the use of the voice, we can connect to the innermost emotions that you have by simple words of yes and no. It opens the mind, frees the body, opens the spirit. We shall begin, gentlemen, please.
Yes.
Very good.
No.
Anger.
Yes. No.
Depression.
Yes. No. Yes.
Oh,
No.
let's go.
It's not fair. It's not fair what you're doing. It's not fair. I mean, stop it.
What's going on here?
Nothing. I can handle it.
It's private, all right? This could be your death sentence.
It's very nice. Excuse me. Shavana, is everything all right?
This man made an improper remark.
Sir, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave class.
She just misinterpreted what I said. What I meant to say was...
Guard. Thank you. Oh, and Mr. Tall, please try to avoid any eccentric activities on your part, would you please? Thank you very much. Now, do you two think you can do this again without killing each other?
Are you all right?
Yes, I'll be fine. Thank you.
You wanted to see me?
What was that all about tonight?
Just a little problem. There's just some things you don't understand.
Here's what I understand. I like you. You make me laugh. But that won't stop me from having you killed in the most lengthy and painful way possible. Drop out of class and stay away from her, and I'll let you live.
So what is she, your personal property now? Ah!
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. One more question. Does this boy know what a breath mint is?
Get him out of my sight now.
They come in all different shapes and sizes. They got mint, menthol, cherry. Take your pick. Just take one, all right?
It's all in that little ledger. Every deal, every transaction, every bribe.
And you left it there?
Yeah, they can't show up missing until the timing's right.
And we'll finish setting the hook with Maria when he escapes.
You mean when he attempts to escape?
Yeah, that's right. When Jeffries finds out that his meal ticket tried to bail out on him, and the evidence that could be used against him is missing, that'll be the end of the luxury life for Simon.
What about Gibbs?
I think we ought to leave him there. He fits right in.
We'll get him out when we're done with the job. But Moon, you stay very close to him. Simon can do anything. Maria, you be very careful. You're Simon's type. The last 5 girls that were his type didn't survive the first date.
No!
Yes.
No!
More. Yes. Let the voice sing it.
We'll be okay here for a minute.
Simon, stop, please. You don't understand.
What's to understand? I thought I saw it in your eyes.
You did, Simon, but Ricky Sanchot is my husband. And Dr. Pinto isn't a doctor.
What's going on here?
Pinto is Ricky's partner. They robbed an armored car together and split up afterwards. Ricky got busted before they could divide the money. He faked being crazy to get into Seagoville.
And all of this is an elaborate escape plan.
You are brilliant, aren't you, Simon?
And only Ricky knows where the money is.
No, I know where it is too. And Pinto knows I know. I'm forcing Pinto to help me break Ricky out.
Why are you leading me on? I thought we had something special.
We do, Simon. That's why I want you to escape instead.
I'm very happy here. I don't think the outside world has anything to offer me anymore.
Who cares? There is $2 million waiting for us.
Are you sure that Pinto will go along?
He doesn't care about Ricky. He only wants his share. I'll talk to him about it tonight.
What about Sunshot?
Leave him here to rot.
Wait outside.
Class doesn't begin for another half an hour. Something special you wanted to discuss, Mr. Toll?
I knew you were a phony from the start, Mr. Pinto. There is no Daniel March at Bastion University.
Well, it really doesn't matter anyway, does it? From what Shavana told me, you're our new partner.
Maybe. What I want to know is why you contacted me.
Hey, you control this place. I thought I'd give you a little bit of kickback of some money if you help spring Sunshot. Of course, it doesn't matter anymore because you're going to take his place.
As long as you're in agreement.
I'm at the mercy of the lady. What she says goes. She knows where the money is. What do I care who her new boyfriend is? Even if he is a crackpot.
Simon says, go.
Oh, hey. I'm gone. Besides, I wouldn't want you getting eccentric on me, would I?
Come, come.
Goodbye now. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Keep it up, just now. Remember. Yes. Oh, very good. Mr. Tall, can I have a word with you before you go back to your room, please?
Wait outside.
So I hear you decided to join us.
Yes. So how do you feel about betraying your partner?
My only partners are dead presidents. 2 million of them.
Sunshot's gonna cause trouble.
Now, don't worry about him. He thinks the breakout is day after tomorrow. We'll be long gone by then.
Yes, but he'll know what we've done. He'll tell. I can take care of him so he doesn't have a chance.
Forget him. She tell you about the new plan?
Yes, yeah, it's not very clever, but it should work. Tomorrow night, we meet up here after class. Then you disguise me like you, and I walk right out here with Shivana. They find you, you tell them that I knocked you out and tied you up.
And we meet later to get the money.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Good. Pinto, would you mind waiting outside while I talk to Simon?
Sure. I'll get a bucket of ice water for both of you.
So we meet up later and take care of Pinto, right?
Exactly.
How do you feel about betraying your partner?
Oh, well, to hell with him. There'll be more money for us.
Yeah.
I better go before he gets suspicious, huh? Okay.
Yes?
Sir, there's a patient on Ward C. He's got a knife, and he's threatening to kill himself.
Sir? Oh, all right.
Power is a great responsibility. It takes a great mind to use it properly. I'm afraid that Ricky Sunshot has ceased to amuse me, so now I must use my power to remedy the situation. Simon says, therapy.
Now, boys, come on now. Let's just be socials or something. You gentlemen, I will be Simon says.
Hey, where they taking the new guy? Simon says
Therapy! Therapy! There's no electric therapy! Get off of me! What are you doing? I'm allergic to electricity! It messes up my hair! What did it do to you? Oh, that's the best you can do? You great big Alabama perch monkey! I want to talk to Simon! Where's Simon? Simon!
Sleep well. Let the jail bugs bite. Bye-bye. Let's go.
Okay, Sam.
It's gonna hurt you a lot more than me.
Yeah, come on. Don't talk to me. Let's go.
You do.
Come on! Mine's a terrible thing to waste! You would know about that, would you? Go ahead, kill me. Just don't breathe on me anymore. Got the kind of breath that toothpaste can't fix. God.
What's going on here?
Just part of the plan.
What are you talking about? We're all here.
We set a timer. Come on. Get your clothes off.
I don't like this.
Hey, something's going down. Simon wants you guys.
He told us to fry him.
When Simon says he wants you, you don't ask any questions. Move it. Lucky thing for you, I found that circuit breaker.
God, I've never been so happy to see your old face.
Hey, watch the cracks or I'll leave you strapped in here.
Oh, they're gonna turn me into beef jerky in about 2 seconds.
That's all we have to get out of here. 2 seconds. Come on.
They're back on. Our cover's blowing.
No, son, just don't panic, okay? I'm gonna check the hallway.
Looks like that everything.
Simon says he doesn't buy it anymore.
Relax, Simon. What are you talking about?
First it was the lights, then it was the suit. Why are you going to give me a duplicate suit instead of the one you're wearing? Aren't you supposed to be found unconscious and naked?
Simon, I think you're starting to, imagine things that aren't here. You've been here a little bit too long.
Don't patronize me, Mr. Pinto, or whoever you are. Now, I suggest that you tell me exactly what's going to go on. Otherwise, I'm going to push this right through the lady's neck and out the other side.
Please!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I always hated this stupid mustache, especially that goatee. Let's go. Everybody okay? Okay, let's go. Come on.
What's going on here?
Taking this patient to the state hospital.
Yeah, leave me alone. Shut up. See, I'm trying to fall right. Don't be so aggressive.
Do that? Of course. Can't you see he's having a major breakdown? If I don't get him to a state facility immediately, we may lose him. Now, I believe that you have the paperwork right there. Yes, if your signature right at the bottom. At the bottom. It'll be all right.
Whatever. Well, let's head to Bash.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Guard, please, immediately. Guard.
What's going on here?
He was trying to escape.
Go!
Sir!
I said leave us! You were trying to escape.
I was set up.
Yeah, sure. I thought we had a deal.
It was the girl, the doctor, and Ricky Sunshot.
You were trying to escape and screw me in the process.
You're not paying good attention, Doctor.
Where's my book?
What book?
My ledger, the one where I record all our little transactions.
I don't know anything about a ledger, but if you were imbecilic enough to keep a written record of our business in a ledger, then you deserve to lose it. We were both set up.
Right, Mr. Tall. So, tell me, how long have you been suffering from these paranoid delusions?
I am not paranoid.
That's what I'm going to tell the board. Paranoid, psychotic, and dangerously insane homicidal maniac, which is exactly what you are.
Well, then I'm going to tell them everything that's going on here.
Just another delusion, my poor demented friend. I'm going to have you locked up in the most godforsaken hellhole this side of purgatory, and nobody is going to believe a word you say.
Are you sure you can take that chance?
I can't.
Come on. No, come on. Hey, come on. I was only kidding.
You tried to attack me. You're right. You should have stayed.
Well, the ledger and the tape turned the trick. Jeffrey's going away for a long time.
Maybe they'll send him to Seagoville.
For his sake, I hope not.
Well, nobody deserves to go to that place.
Well, maybe the investigation will help clear it up.
I find it hard to feel sorry for Simon Toll, though.
He brought it upon himself.
You really think he was crazy?
Maybe. No one can really judge another man's sanity.
Gibbs had me going for a while.
It was an act! Honestly!
And I'm insulted that you would think otherwise.